Ben Wheeler here with a new Great Nature deck. It's pretty cool, I think. A lot of crits and whatnot. And I've sort of got it down to more where I like it. Um, I'll just show it off and we'll see about it. First off, my starter, Blackboard Parrot. And what he does is he goes into the soul, and when something dies, choose one of your Great Nature. During your end phase, when this unit is put into the drop zone from your guard, draw a card. He's basically a +1. Well, maybe a +0.5, because you can't really count these as a full +1 when they pull out and they go back in, so it's like a 0.5. He replaces himself. Point is, it doesn't hurt you. Some people like playing the koala. I don't like having to wait for it. Sometimes things pop up like turn 2 or something you have to take advantage of. And also, I like a guarantee one of these. 12 crit. Best start. Never use his ability, which is summon something else out when it's put into the end zone of his thing, because you never want to remove crits. Why would you remove crits? 4 of these guys. Crits. 4 of these. I'm not sure whether I want to do this with a goat, but I like rabbits. 3 pangolins. Basically, what he does is, let's see here. During your main phase, when this unit is placed in rearguard circle, choose one of your rearguards, and it gets in the end of the battle. This unit attack the Vanguard. If it's 20k or greater, including the boost, by the way. Soul charge 1 and unflip a damage. This deck uses a lot of counter blasts, so I'm gonna use this to do it. You can do it twice. Let's say that you restand something like this, give it +4k and a booster, 20k. You restand it with the Vanguard +4k and give it a crit +4k, 5k. So you get plus 13k, so you attack again, soul charge, and flip a damage. Attack again by some other ability, soul charge, and flip a damage, according to need. He's useful, but not as useful as other things here. I can discard this for strides. Bam. That's it. Also, he's a 7k boost. 4 coiling duckbill. He summons out Big Berry, by the way, but I don't have any. During your main phase, when this unit is placed on rearguard circle, choose another of your Great Nature rearguards, and that unit gets, when this unit is put into the drop zone, from the R, draw a card. Polaris kills things. This helps it draw 3. It's a Polaris Great Nature deck. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, and this unit is 20k or greater, draw a card. I only run a few of these guys, partly because even though he's pretty great, he still has to hit 20k and he has to hit. So, double hit entendre. He's pretty good, though, in small doses. I generally use him if I don't have anything else on the field, because I do need something with on-hit pressure, which my rearguards don't, which my grade 2s, and I don't really have too much of that. I just have a lot of attacks. This deck is built around attacks and crits and whatnot. 2 Crayon Tiger. I maybe move it up to 3 and remove one of these guys, but counter +1 when this unit attacks Vanguard and it's boosted, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose another rearguard, stand it, +4k until end of turn, and draw a card and retire that unit. It's nice. He's good. He allows draw cards, everything else like that. It has to be boosted. Only at 2. Maybe I want 3. I don't know. Works well with this guy, but not as much. Works best with this guy, interestingly enough. And this guy. A lot of guys. Set Square Penguin. He is G-Break. This is G-Break 1, by the way. G-Break 1 with during your main phase, when this unit is placed on rearguard circle, choose another of your rearguards, and until end of turn, it gets during your end phase, when this unit is put in the drop zone from rearguard circle, draw a card. Choose a card from your damage zone, turn it face up. Again, I might have a little bit too much on flip with Pangolin, but at the same time, I want to guarantee it, and no better way to do it than to have 4 of these guys who lets me draw a card anyway. Finally, 4 Koala. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, and you have 4 other rearguards, you may draw a card. So he hits by himself. So let's see here. Let's say he's off here, Polaris, and then Crayon Tiger. Attack with this for 14k, Um, I don't know if you draw a card, but whatever. Point is, you attack with Polaris, Counterblast 2, restand him, plus this, and say a crit. So plus 9k, so he's 16k attack again. And then 20k. That's pretty baller. And each one can, of course, draw a card for free, and doesn't need to hit 20k like this guy does. I would run more of him. If I had another Crayon Tiger, I'd remove one of him. I take that back. Koala can stay. Now for my grade 3s. Let's see here. Counterblast 1 when this unit attacks a Vanguard. This is Contradiction Instructor Tuskmaster. You may choose one of your rear guards, stand it, and it gets plus 4k until end of turn. Retire that unit. He's pretty good. Basically what he does is he helps make the winning image of the deck go, which is a lot of attacks. Just going and going and going and going and going and going. Like, let's say that you have a Polaris. Actually, just one of him, one of him, one of him. Let's go, like, attack. You know, attack, restand. Actually, no, it should go like this. Attack, 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 restand, attack, restand. And, of course, this is without triggers or anything like that. Oh, wait, attack, restand, attack. There we go. I got it right, because it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotta remember the order, guys. G-break 1. Finally, the ace of the deck, Polaris. Now, Polaris is pretty impressive when you stick an AK behind him, because he'll hit 21k, because he gets plus 3k when you attack a Vanguard. But not really looking to do that right now. His limit break, and you can do that after a couple strides, by the way, is Counterblast 2. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose a rear guard, stand it until end of turn, retire it. So basically, there's no less than 10 cards that do exactly the same damn thing. And there's a whole bunch of cards that benefit from that, give you on hits, or, you know, have abilities that go off that makes your thing continue longer and kick more ass. 6 attacks is always fantastic. You can ride either one of these and it works. You can, you know, but this guy can work on rear guards, by the way. You can have one of these in the field and it works. There's just so many things you can do with it for its winning image. Just fantastic. So, strides is pretty simple. 2/4 Phoenicow. I don't really feel like Manic Armor in this deck would do anything. But what he does is when this unit attacks a Vanguard, choose 2 rear guards plus 4k until end of turn. And at the end of the turn, retire those units. So, you know, he can really work with things like Coiling Duckbill and Pangolin and the like. Not Pangolin, but Coiling Duckbill and Setsurai Penguin and the like, you know, to really get things going. And then finally there's Wisdom Teller Dragon. When the unit attacks a Vanguard, choose one of your rear guards, plus 4k until end of turn. If this unit attacks a Vanguard and its power is 20k or greater, draw a card. He's pretty good. I ride him first, just to, you know, see if I can get a little bit of early advantage before I really start doing the combos with Crayon Tiger, Cussmaster, and others. Overall, though, this is a really fun deck. Not as powerful, probably, as a straight-up Big Belly deck, but still is pretty good. Has its flaws, has its advantages. But overall, not something I regret making. And there's always must be a great nature deck. Alright, this has been Wheeler the Mercenary King, showing off his, I don't know, Bare Necessities. Yes, Bare Necessities deck. Have a good evening.